divided by x minus 2. That is what I'm going to do. Right? Now, a word of caution here before we really kick off. The stuff that sits inside, the dividend, has to be in the decreasing order of the powers. Remember that. I mean, I know algebraically I can write x square plus 7x plus 11. I can also write it as 7x plus x square plus 11. I mean, they both are same because it's addition. Order does not matter. But when you are dividing, the order should be decreasing powers. Remember that. Both inside and outside, please. So I can write this as minus 2 plus x. But I will not. I will always put it in the decreasing order. That's number one. Number two, you might have a scenario. So for example, if I say, okay, can you divide x square square minus 5 with x minus 2. Let's say we are doing this. Now the divisor is in the decreasing order because x comes first and then the constant, cool. But look here inside. You have x square term, but then you have that x term missing. So you have to fill it up. So what you need to do is you're going to write a term 0x plus 5. Always fill in the missing terms with 0 as coefficient and whatever is missing as variable before you actually do the division. Is this step clear? You need to fill up the order. Sai, any confusion?
Just could you repeat that again?
Like that didn't make
Okay,
sense.
let's see. Let's say I have x cubed plus 5x minus 7. And I say, okay, can you divide it by x minus 2? Always scan the divisor, the dividend and the divisor. It has to be in the decreasing order. So
Yeah.
x and 2, cool. Thumbs up. Look here. I have x squared. It's in the decreasing order, no doubt. I've got a cube and then raised to power 1 and a constant. Looks good. But it misses the x squared term here. Yes or no?
Yeah.
It's not there.
Okay.
I have to fill the blank. What I'll do is I will probably create some space and add that missing term. I add that missing term so that the decreasing order of the power is in sync. Is this clear?
Yeah.
This point, right? Without, if you're doing it without filling the missing blocks, you will not get the right result. That's number one. With that in mind, let's quickly do this one, x squared plus 7x plus 11 divided by x minus 2. Okay. Has the school picked this one up yet? No? All right. The goal always in the world of polynomial division is that the first term of your divisor should be equal to the first term of the dividend. That's always the goal. So now if I look at my divisor, it's x. Dividend, it is x squared. Now I have to think that what exactly should I multiply always multiply the first term of my divisor to make it look like the first term of the dividend. Can you tell me what should I multiply x with to make it x square? X, right? Write x. Now, x times x is x square. And then -2 times x is -2x. First step done. And I'll take these off. All right. Next step is very important. Whenever we do a regular division, so for example, if I say 2 divided by 7, I'll say 2 times 3 is 6. I always subtract them. Correct? I will do the same here. I will subtract them. The golden rule to subtract for subtraction is that your bottom, in this scenario, your bottom expression has to change its signs because it's a negative. So this x square here is a positive, make it as negative x. And this 2x is a negative, make it as a positive. Now do the subtraction. X square positive, x square negative, gone. Cancels out. Positive 7x, positive 2x is a positive 9x. And then you get the next term down, which is plus 11. Again, go back to the first step. First term of my divisor should look like the first term of the dividend. What should I multiply x with to look like 9x? You'll say positive 9. Positive 9. Positive or negative is very important. Now, look here. X times 9, positive 9. I won't come here now. This is used. Gone. X times positive 9 is positive 9x. And -2 times 9 is -18. I subtract them, which means I have to flip the signs at the bottom. Positive 9x becomes negative 9x. And -18 becomes positive 18. And then 9x positive, 9x negative cancel. What's remaining? 11 plus 18. Don't take it negative because you've changed the sign now. 18 is not negative anymore, it's positive. 18 plus 11 is 29. Positive. And you've exhausted all terms from the top. And you stop there.
So what do you do
Polynomial
with the
division.
29?
29 is the remainder, my dear boy. Final
Okay.
remainder. For example, here, look here. If I say 2 divided by 7 divided by 2, I say 2 times 3 is 6. I subtract them. I stop here, right? I
Yep.
stop at 1. I stop at 29. Am I making sense? I have
Yep.
divided it now. So how do I write it? I will now say that if I were to write the original expression polynomial, I will say x square plus 7x plus 11 is equal to the dividend, the divisor, x minus 2 times the quotient, x plus 9, plus the remainder, 29. So you have actually, using polynomial division, broken this quadratic down into factorized form. This is like factorized plus some remainder, right? So this is your that was your original polynomial, and that is what you achieved. You can also write it like you can also write it like uh, if I scroll a little down. So I had so if you look at it, if you look think from this perspective, if I have 7 divided by 2 and I say 2 times 3 is 6, take away. So I can write it as mixed numeral. You remember the mixed fraction? 3, 1 on 2. You remember that?
Yeah.
Or 3 plus half. I can write it like this as well. So I can write this, not this in fact. I can write my whole polynomial division as my quotient. My quotient was x plus 9 plus the remainder over my divisor. Is this clear, everyone? That's what polynomial division in its very simplistic term is all about. Right? Cool.